Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist this morning. It is Tuesday, the 13th already. We are in this week of the 7th day of Vlogmas. Welcome to the channel, everybody. So we're currently in this uh, portal that opened up for us on 12/12, which was yesterday, was 12/12. It opened up for us. So if you check out yesterday's video, you'll see it. And then as you continue into today, that portal is expanded as of last night. And then over the next 72 hours, you still have this open portal energy to work with for creativity, building freedom, liberty, so much more in your life, in a lot of areas that you still have this last moment before 2023 comes in officially to do some leaps in your life or in the lives of others. So hit the likes as you come to mind. This is a live or creative videos that come up on YouTube, so you can give through thank you chat, super chat, or whatever you are guided to do. Okay, and that's when people come live or they're on here, and that's a creative economy that happens here. So good morning, welcome. Hey, how are you? So as of today as well, we have Mercury that is in pre-shadow phase. So he's in pre-shadow, and so he goes into retrograde officially on December the 22nd, the day of winter solstice. So I switched from my computer to my phone to vlogging here because clearly I was having some technical difficulties in my live streaming through YouTube on my computer. So if you'll notice that, hey there, happy Tuesday. So if you'll notice, if you having any challenges, put in the chat 12 13 22. If you'll notice, you might start having some technical difficulties with your devices, or at work connected to your devices, or at home, any type of things like that. Just know that we are in Mercury pre-shadow phase, okay? And so what happens with that is that he does have a tendency to have our technology get pretty wonky, all right? So, and as we move into the pre-shadow phase, we have some areas that will bring some little snags into Mercury when he hits retrograde, the last retrograde of 2022. You may see some things in your professional area or in your personal area that has some snags that come to do a karmic retribution for you, to see some areas that is owed to you that will come back to you as well. Okay, even maybe some sharpness in our communication. I know for sure my communication and being a Sag has been pretty direct the past today, because we have Mercury moving in the shadow and he will be in Capricorn as well. So that's going to sharpen your conversation. So be mindful of your tongue and how you communicate, because it can be a lasting result. But at the end of the day, even if you need to check something or say something direct, sometimes it just is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. And that helps you to get your point across. But at the same time, being mindful of how it may, have an effect later on, or it may not, or other people, how they may communicate with you. You want to pay attention to that when Mercury is now in pre-shadow and start going into retrograde in Capricorn. The 22nd officially with winter solstice, and then officially around the 29th, that's when he goes into full shadow. Okay, full retrograde. So let's get the card today. I'm doing the messages from the guys, since we are in a portal that's come in last night. And let's see what the messages are. So I'm pulling your card for the Data Collective, and let's see, what do you have to say today, and those in the replay? What do you have to say due to this portal, and to confirm for the collective in the live stream and in replay? If you experiencing any technical difficulties, which I've been having, to know that that's part of Mercury in pre-shadow phase. Hey there, in pre-shadow phase. So pay attention to that and just have some patience. Use another device or don't even bother with it, okay, if you start seeing that. When he starts moving into that, it starts doing that, okay? So abundance is your right. Abundance is your right. Now, this is tying into the portal, something that we communicated from the portal share yesterday. Check out yesterday's live. You will see that abundance is your right, okay? So mean to you when we say abundance is your right. Abundance is what you came in the earth with. It wasn't given from anybody else or any human being. It was brought through your spiritual knowing. Your soul is a part of your wealth as a being here. Now, you have to know that in an environment and in an earth realm that perpetuates different levels to make people think or make them feel or even put them in certain classes, okay? And so we know, and if you don't know, we do know that in the earth realm that we live in, they put people in classes, of wealth, or classes by your color, or classes by many different things, okay? But Spirit is saying through this portal yesterday, it's saying abundance is your right. You came with abundance in your spirit and in who you are. You're not colonized. You're not separate. You're not at different levels. Those are by human beings to make people feel that they're different than one. Everybody has a bottom that they must sit on. So that's abundance. You have whether if you are a millionaire, a person with $10, $20, a dollar, or whatever, at the end of the day, everybody has to have what they desire for their needs. And there's no more or less. If you have running water, gas, electric, able to pay your bills, you got a roof under you, above you. Okay? You ain't got no hole running water over your head where you can't cover your head, or even if you homeless and you still able to keep warm, or you able to go to a shelter, that's abundance, because somebody had the common sense to know that it ain't just about them. Whether if we live in a society of selfishness and division, at the end of the day, Spirit is saying that the abundance is your right. Even if whatever you have, it doesn't make you more or less. That's something that we must learn. And we not must, but it's an option to know. It's an option to know. If you have a million, trillion, 20, 30, for whatever it is, you all have to have the same necessities. It's just what one may want to make it look like they got more. And then it makes people be competitive or think that they're less, and they're not. Why? Because they're born with abundance, because it's their right. But if you don't exercise your own creativity and who you are, and you decide that you don't work with these portals that's here, or work with your ability to speak these things into your realm, to know that you can have an abundant life, whatever abundance or luxury is to you, then you shortchange yourself. Okay, so you don't have to compete or compare or make or look at all these things that they expose us to make you have more, feel like you less or more. You are more than enough, because you are born with abundance. It's your right. Okay, it's your right. So let's see what the next card is. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Okay, the message from the guys with this energy is saying that exercise this here. This is one of the fruits of the spirit. Whether if you believe that or not, again, is on you. But patience is part of the attributes that we learn in this lifetime. We learn patience because it's a virtue. Virtue is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Okay? Virtue is a lifestyle. It is something that is not talked about, but the spirit guides is bringing it up because patience helps you to know that abundance is your right. Because when you patient and you learn that you don't have to live like anybody else, act like nobody else, believe the hype that they try to deliver to you or me, make you put you in a class or make you class levels where you only here and you're poor or you're medium class, middle class, or you above class, or if you make this, you that, you either way you gonna die. So when you die, is anybody gonna tell you what class you were in? No. So, in learning that abundance is your right and patience is a virtue, patience is going to teach you who you are, that you are not what they say or try to put you in a class and who they say you are. You are who you say you are. You are who you say you are. Okay? If you got water and you got food to eat, that means somewhere in your life that you applied patience to get that on your own. And if somebody else gave it to you, they had the patience and the virtue to understand what? That they can do that without comparison or levels. Don't know why I'm speaking on that, but apparently maybe someone needs to hear that today. I don't know. You can confirm that in the chat if you like, but or those that are here to replay, but it can be truths in many people's lives. Okay, truths in many people's lives. Okay, especially those that are of the brown persuasion. Okay, if you are the brown persuasion, or you are not of the majority in your culture or where you may live, you know, or where you may live and there is a majority culture, some kind of way, they're going to try to put you in a class level or take from you so somebody feel like they above and that you below. Okay, in some kind of way. You can comment in the chat if this is resonating with you or just put 1213. That lets me know that you're present. Okay, or you can reply in the replay. All right, and then kindness counts. Kindness counts. Okay, it counts. Okay, so if you choose to exercise your spiritual gifts and your spiritual abilities of exercising a kindness or a attribute inside of you of kindness, it's a choice. Kindness in the world that we live in, and funny that this comes up with the message of the guys. This is something that me and my husband have been talking about, okay? And so, and this is confirming here. And we don't live in a world that exercises kindness, okay? We don't. Now, from my viewpoint of the years that I've been here, I've seen this world. The years that I've been here have changed drastically. And one of the areas that I don't see is this kindness. I don't see that, okay, as it may have used to be at one point. People use that as part of their it was part of their life, you know, maybe a part of their something in them to say, I want to treat people with some sort of kindness, you know. And so this is an area that with the portal coming through today and overflowing for the next 72 hours from yesterday, is saying that put this aspect if you choose in your life, and then you will have the win then rule that would apply to you. When you exercise kindness that it counts, you get the win then rule. When you do this, then it comes back. Win then. Okay? And so this is an attribute that can be exercised in your life, which Spirit is saying here, with the guides is saying with this portal, that kindness changes matters. And one of the attributes of this portal and the energy that we're moving in, we can say a lot of different things. Money, blah, 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 cars, this. People don't exercise this. Human beings dwindle away. They dwindle away. They leave because nobody's being kind, you know, not being kind to children or human beings or the elderly, the senior citizens, you know. being kind to one another, even in their own age, an age amongst the age of each other, looking at each other in the eye of you are me and I am you. We have some similarities, no matter what color we are. You know, is this something that is being asked of you, which it is, because the portal is one of the attributes of it. Okay, so we have the first one is abundance. Give us a replay. Abundance is your right. Patience is a virtue. And kindness. They're giving us the fruits of the Spirit. Yesterday, it brought up about joy, freedom, liberty. That's part of the portal. Okay? Any questions before we leave? Only card pulls for individuals on a thank you offering, a super chat offering, or a cash app donations. All right. So does that resonate with you, or do you have any questions about that before I leave in 10 seconds? Or do you want to say something about what was said from the guides? Do you have anything to say? I see that Letitia is confirming. Yes, wonderful message. Good. This is from them. Okay. I got something that's coming to you, so sit tight. That's in there. It is $ ecliptic spiritualist. Ecliptic spiritualist. That's the cash app. There. It's called. I'm on my phone because again Mercury is pre-shadow, so I couldn't do it from my personal laptop. It was stalling, so I say, okay, Mercury technology. It's $ ecliptic spiritualist. Okay, so you know, there's 6 people here. If you want to comment about what Spirit is saying here, you know, okay, great. If what Spirit is saying here, it will be great if you want to comment. Thank you, Q. Yes, this is an important message for all of us, you know. And this literally, that kindness aspect is something that me and my husband, I've been talking to him more so me saying I don't see kindness. People are not kind anymore. You know, they're not kind to people. And so we must be aware due to the fact that kindness is counting. Spirit is confirming what I've been speaking about. I'm like, I'm not seeing that. You know, so Spirit is like saying that to us as a collective. It counts. Bring it into your life. You know, if that even means give a gift to somebody during this time. I know everybody got their ways or what they think, but it is nice to give a gift to someone, you know, if that means a dish. It doesn't have to be all of what this stuff that they say. If you choose to do that, that's cool. If you don't, you know, it is a season. Thank you. I'm going to pull a card for you. It is a season of, you know, and there's seasons all year to show kindness. That means shake a hand in some of the songs. Let people know that you care about them. Stop off and give a gift to someone, and whatever that be, a candy bar, to let people know you appreciate them. Appreciation is another attribute that's lost. Show people that you appreciate them and what they say to you and how they're involved in your life. Somebody's been involved in your life and in my life in some kind of way. Show some appreciation for others during this season. Let's don't shut down through all of these different ways of, oh, well, Christmas is that and that's not this and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. At the end of the day, do you give a gift to somebody? You know, during these seasons, do you give a gift even during the year? Do you show appreciation to someone? Whether if it sounds like I'm fussing or not, the card said it. So it's something that need to be stated with this portal, right? So I got you, Tiki. Let me give you a card. It's the truth. You know, it's my truth too. It's not that as far as I'm concerned, when I come here and talk and I get the card reading and these different things, it's not just for you, it's for me too. You know, and show appreciation during this season. If you ain't showed appreciation to anybody all year, pick this season to do so. Whether if you believe in Christmas, any of those things, or winter solstice, it really doesn't matter. Do you take the time to show appreciation, kindness, patience, abundance of what you got? This issue, do you transfer it? Do you give a win at the end to people? Or do you just keep receiving and never give? You know? Okay, Q is a dollar sign ecliptic spiritualist. I don't, unfortunately, when it's on my phone I can't type it in, you know. But I appreciate y'all. Let me just say something before I give this card to you, Tiki. A lot of you that's been rocking with me, I appreciate. You know, some of you I know. You've been in my master classes, you taking the risk, you show kindness, and you also believed in me. You just didn't show up, look at the videos for free, look at other people free, and then on to the next. And then you expect people to give unto you in your life. You know, if you sucking up from other people that giving you a word from the divine because you ain't taking time, or they giving you a confirmation, you know, and then you expect to be on the receiving end, you know, check yourself on that. Check yourself. Whether if it sound like I'm fussing it out, it is, click off. You know, but that's from spirit. Some of these things need to be said before we get into 2023. You know, show something to other people. You know, whether if you believe in Christmas or not, don't really matter. Give a gift. Go to the funeral homes, or go show somebody that sometimes people need. You spelled it right. Sometimes some people be at funeral homes by themselves, sitting in a casket, and nobody even go there to honor them. You know, some people deserve to be there by themselves because they've been nasty to people all their life. Some people, you can go in the cemetery and take a gift to somebody that's dead, that's there, somebody's ancestor. Maybe you need to go check on your ancestors in the cemetery. Maybe you need to do your altars and give a gift to them to let them know, not to all of them, because all of them don't deserve that, but some of them do. They've been a part of your life. They've been kind to you. They've been patient with you. They've been abundant to you. Do you go to the graveyard and clean off their stone? Do you give them a gift? You know, these things is real. They're small things that equal to big things. That whatever big thing is to you, it's up to you. So let me give you a card, Tiki. Sorry if it sounds like it's fussing, but that's the energy, and it is what spirit wants it to be, the truth for this day. You know. What is Tiki's card for today? Thank you, spirit guys. What do you have to say to her today? And I do appreciate that, and I appreciate those that have come to master classes, that's been here with me for 5 or 6 years, that's been in the right heart, that's come. They ain't coming here to vampire and steal clients, and watch who's here just so they can suck and suck off of me. Build your own stuff. You know, I've done the work. I brought here. It wasn't like I chose 5 years ago. It was told to me. My husband said it. The spirit said it. And then I came because the climate was changing. I had my own practice and own community. And then I came because didn't know COVID was coming. But spirit told me something was coming while I got on here. So, you know, that took work. It didn't build overnight. And it's a small little space over here just allocated for those that want to come. And then they leave. That's cool. You know, but let's keep it real. Respect your family too. What's your card, Tiki? Stop. Support. All right. The spirit guides are supporting you, Tiki. The spirit guides are supporting you. Also, they've been supporting you from birth. That is a question that you have at times when you've been taking a lonely road. I do feel your energy, and it weeps because at the same time you're glad that you have support, but sometimes the support retracts itself, so you get emotional about that. I feel your energy. That's okay to do that because it acknowledges. So what you want to do is take the time and then acknowledge those that support you, your angels and spirit guides, and the divine, the creator of your soul and who you are and who your being is. Just say, I'm thankful that you support me. Tell your ancestors, tell your mother that you support her, even what all has transpired in your relationships. Let her know that you support her, because you only get one, whether if they perfect or not. Nobody's perfect. But if they laid down, she laid down and had you, even in all that has taken place, give her honor. Give her honor. The next one for you, celebration. Take time to celebrate. Now, it came in this way because you were in the process of bringing celebration in your life. See, if you were in the process, it's not that it's blocked. It's just because you were in the process, because there are things that have been an expectation for you that you've been expecting. And so you have to give gratitude to celebrate and give a shout out for it, thanking you for the celebration that you entering into your life. So you have to lift your hands or put whatever way that you need to celebrate to bring that energy through this portal. You need to do that. Do that, okay? Because it's en route, even as it's been hidden from you, okay? Tiki let me know that you're present in the reading. So that way, continue to, it came in this way, bring it in. Just bring it in. If you got to write it out, I celebrate. I said, if you got to stir it up in you and stir it out into this universe, okay? And then the next one is answer prayers. You've been this way waiting, and it's here, it's there. So again, thank the gods for it. Thank the gods. Thank you, Tiki. You're welcome. Thank you for allowing me to know that the spirit is on point with you, okay? If you feel guided, contact me for your private reading for 2023. If you feel guided. If not, it's okay. Yes, get the stirring. Get the stirring, and get to just lift. Sometimes you got to take things and lift it up, with your hands. Sometimes just the expressions of your hands and take to lift it up and then pour it over you. Pour it over you. Okay, and sometimes when you just lift things, whether if you see it or not, you lift and you bring the celebration over you. That's your energy, bringing it over you. You don't need any water at this point. You don't need anything else but to use your own energy to pour celebration over you, because that is where you are in your life. Okay. Also put green, add green to your to yourself as well. Maybe start bringing in some green element during this season. If you have to paint your nails green or whatever, wear green, get some aventurine, which is a crystal. You don't even have to do that. If that means just wear some green, okay? That's going to stimulate that for you, okay? That's going to stimulate you. Bring some celebration, as they saying, in your life, all right? You just pulled out that green candle. Good. Light it, thank that candle, let that flicker go, talk, celebrate, speed it, and then you'll see, I know you advance, so you'll see that candle flame start moving because it's working with you. I've been wearing green lately. Good. Keep putting that in, Keep putting it in. So you pulling that energy in to 2023, and the 1212 portal will assist you with that abundance energy. But again, what did it say? Abundance is your right, and everybody's right that's here. All right. And saying that, I love you for taking the time to watch in the replay or watch while you're in here live. Let it resonate with you, whether it sound like it was fussing, direct, or whatever way it is. It's from the spirit guys. It is real. Take time to put attributes in your life so that way you're living the attributes in which spirit wants us to have according to the portal. It's not always about getting and doing this and that, and also giving, but also being, if you're welcome, but also being able to put those virtues and making it be an imprint part of who you are. Okay, imprints of having that life of manifestations that you can have. That's a measurement in yourself, so that way, whether other people don't measure themselves by certain lifestyles that you include in you do that for you, so that way other human beings can see it. Because yes, we need a good amount of kindness and patience and joy and abundance. We need that. We need that in our lives. We need it, whether if it show up, maybe one or two people in your life will. So I love you very much. Continue to grow and go, and everything that you do. Enjoy this day, and I will see you later.